What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We're going to be going over Survivor Series review. November 18th, 2018 from Los Angeles, California, sunny LA, Hollywood. La La Land, which is pretty much what this pay-per-view was. You know, it wasn't great, but it was better than I thought it would be. I'll put it that way. Real quick, before we get into the review, I would very much like to send a shout out to Joe Cronin. He and I did a podcast together not long ago. It's been about, I guess it's been about a week now, almost, or maybe longer. I've been waiting for him to upload it, so keep your eyes out for that. Joe, if you're listening, I don't know what the holdup is, bro, but hopefully you'll get that up as soon as possible. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. You'll go there and you will see pinned to my page my GoFundMe account. Recently fired from my job, wrongful termination. It says there, I want to make you guys know, I want to make sure you guys know, when I was doing the GoFundMe page, it says 5,000 is the goal I'm trying to reach because of the holidays coming up, and I'm not sure when I'll find a job, and I have repairs that need to be done on my vehicle. Christmas is coming up, and I could use the help. Let's just say that. Let's start off with the kickoff show, which apparently was relevant. We've got, we got Raw versus SmackDown tag team. So we got the tag teams from Raw, the tag teams from SmackDown going head to head, and SmackDown wins this. Now, this was a clean sweep tonight. At the end of the night, on the board that said Raw and SmackDown, it said Raw 6, SmackDown 0. So apparently whatever happened on the kickoff show didn't even count, which it is what it is. There was several, at least a couple, promos for Lars Sullivan tonight. It says coming soon. So I guess apparently they're calling Lars Sullivan up to the main roster. There's been rumors of one, if not a couple, NXT call-ups coming to the main roster. Lars Sullivan, not really one that I thought deserved it, to be honest. I was kind of hoping for the Velveteen Dream, but it is what it is. You know. During the kickoff show, there was some dissension in the Raw women's team, which led to Sasha and Bayley getting added to the team. But we kick off the main pay-per-view with the women. Raw versus SmackDown women. It was a good match for what it was, in my opinion. A good match. But in the end, Sasha went up to the top rope. Nia threw her down, turned on her own teammate, which was stupid, so she could slip in and get the win for her team, leading to the Raw women defeating the SmackDown women. Now, after this, we've got Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. It was a very good match. With the ending, the match of the night was either Charlotte and Ronda or Seth and Nakamura. And just going by the ending, I'm going to say that Nakamura and Seth Rollins was the match of the night. They had a very good match. Seth Rollins won clean. We got the Bar versus AOP. AOP wins. At the very beginning of this match, about 2 rows back, you notice some commotion in the crowd, which is Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore was spotted and very quickly kicked out of the crowd. It looked like they was dragging him out, kicking and screaming. But Enzo Amore was spotted and subsequently, very quickly ejected from the arena. At one point in the match, the Big Show grabbed a hold of Drake Maverick, and Drake Maverick pissed his pants, which was kind of stupid. You could tell that was a Vince McMahon fucking... Well, let's make him piss his pants. He's so scared. You know, you can hear Vince just that was one of his ideas, you know. The Cruiserweight title match, Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murphy. Very good match. Buddy Murphy got the win. I got that prediction right, at least. The Raw versus SmackDown men's match. We got... This is awesome chance during this match. It was a good match. I think, in my opinion, they did a good job with Strowman and Shane and the way that they did the match. There was definitely dissension between the Raw team. They were fighting amongst each other several times during the match, but still somehow managed to get the win. So the Raw team won in the men's department, or the men's division. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. Again, we got more. This is an awesome chance. They had a hell of a match. A hell of a knockdown, drag-out match. They were beating the living hell out of each other. They were countering. You know, not many botches. Ronda looked good. Charlotte looked good. And Charlotte gets thrown outside to the ring. Or outside of the ring. Ronda goes out to get her, and Charlotte just fucking snaps. She grabs a fucking kendo stick and beats the ever-loving hell out of Ronda like it was her fucking birthday and Ronda was the piñata. I mean, she was swinging for the fences like Derek fucking Jeter. I mean, this bitch beat the fuck out of Ronda Rousey with that kendo stick. You could see the welts all over Ronda's body. You can see where she even clipped her. I saw where she caught her right in the ear. She caught her right in the ear with that fucking kendo stick, and she was bleeding. Bleeding from the ear. And Charlotte just basically went batshit crazy. And Ronda got the win by DQ. You know, Ronda ended up leaving the match on her own 2 feet. She was walking. She didn't want no help. The crowd at some point were chanting, "Thank you, Charlotte." And there were very mixed emotions going on about this match and how it ended. I noticed when Ronda was leaving, getting ready to walk up the ramp, she looked at somebody in the crowd, I don't know who it was, and said, "You're not a man. You're not a real man," or something like that. I guess he was talking shit to her or something. There was chance of, while Ronda was leaving, that "you deserve it," and stuff like that. And that was very, very perplexing to me. I did not understand that. But Ronda got the win via DQ. Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Boring chance for the first, 15 minutes. And then Daniel seemed to mount a pretty substantial comeback on Brock Lesnar. There was a second there where I actually thought that Daniel Bryan was going to tap out fucking Brock Lesnar. Now, mind you, had this happened, I would have went batshit crazy. Because even The Undertaker couldn't tap out Brock Lesnar. If you'll remember, when The Undertaker beat Brock Lesnar, when he got him in the triangle choke, Brock Lesnar didn't tap out. He flipped The Undertaker off and passed out. That's how he lost. He never tapped. So had Brock Lesnar tapped out to Daniel Bryan, I would be fucking ranting like a motherfucker right now. But at the end of the night, Brock Lesnar got the win and clean sweep for Monday Night Raw tonight. Up with, apparently the kickoff show didn't count, so Raw got a clean sweep. So it looks like Baron Corbin's job is safe. We might be getting a Lars Sullivan call-up. Charlotte has went batshit crazy. And other than that, the night was pretty uneventful. No sign of Dean Ambrose, who I was expecting to interrupt the Seth Rollins match. We did get news tonight that Seth Rollins will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose at TLC. So, except the kickoff show, which somehow didn't matter, Raw got the clean sweep tonight. So, that I very much wasn't expecting. If you want me to rate this show on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it a 3. I think the matches were solid, but booked poorly. I don't know where they're going with Charlotte. I don't think they know where they're going with Charlotte. But that's my opinion, guys. That's my Survivor Series review. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at Dale74021, pledge on Patreon at Dale74021. Make sure whenever you go to my Twitter that you check out my GoFundMe. I would very much appreciate any and all donations to that. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. You know, retweet it, share it. Let's get this out there. I've got a whole lot of ideas of stuff that I want to try, but I can't do it if I feel like it's pointless and I don't have the viewership. I appreciate the fans that I have, and I want to continue to grow. So help me do that by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for your Raw review.